The tension between China and the U.S. is now thicker than a bowl of lobster bisque. And House Speaker Nancy Pelosi apparently ready to stir it up. Yeah, girl. She's planning a trip to Taiwan this summer. But China has for weeks been warning Pelosi, if you step foot in Taiwan, there will be, quote, serious consequences. Someone's going to take Paul out drinking when she's gone. Today, President Biden tried to cool things down during a 2-hour call with China's President Xi Jinping. But unfortunately, both sides did not budge. Biden said U.S. policy on Taiwan has not changed. And Xi said the U.S. is playing with fire. But is it now too late for Speaker Pelosi to back down? Joining me to discuss a man who knows her well, Kentucky Republican Congressman and member of the House Judiciary Committee, Thomas Massie, ready to get sassy. Welcome back, sir.
Thanks for having me on, Kennedy. You know, I was trying to think about why Pelosi might be going to Taiwan. It's the August recess. It's no secret. This is when Pelosi has her best body work done. And we've offshored so many things. Maybe the best plastic surgeons are in Taiwan.
You can't say that. She's going to get mad at you. Paul's going to drive over to your house and run over your goats.
There may be another reason she's going to Taiwan. We just passed the CHIPS Act, which is a $50 billion gift to the semiconductor industry to try and bribe them to come to the United States. Maybe she's delivering a check to the Taiwanese semiconductor companies.
Could be. Yeah, it's like, come over now. They're going to invade. Do you think she should go?
You know, I don't think she should be precluded from going. Before I was in Congress, I went to Hong Kong, Taiwan, China. It's a unique relationship over there. One thing that I think she could do to be a little bit sensitive to the concerns is we have a choice of taking military aircraft as congressmen or taking private aircraft. And it might be appropriate in this case not to take the military planes when she flies over.
Why?
Well, you know, she has a choice, first of all. It's like a miniature Air Force One, if you will.
Yeah, I will.
And also, you know, there are movements of our aircraft carrier over there. I don't know if they're meant to coincide with what she's doing, but I think she has a right to go over there. I don't think she should cancel the trip.
Do you think she's going to? Will she succumb to the pressure? Because obviously the Democrat establishment, of which she is a pillar, is their weapons are trained against her, and they're trying to ground her. They're trying to force her to stay in the United States. I think she should go because I think the United States needs an element of unpredictability with Taiwan and China. We have been appeasing them. We've been showing all of our cards. Maybe it's time to play a little poker.
Yeah, and the other factor we can't know, hopefully she's got some back channel communications with the people in Taiwan. If they think it hurts the people in Taiwan, then maybe she shouldn't go. But if they are secretly inviting her, of course they can't let any of this be known publicly, but I think what's best for Taiwan is part of the conversation too that we can't all hear, because we're allies with Taiwan.
Well, we used to be, but Joe Biden just reinforced the one China policy, which pretty much says that Taiwan doesn't exist. And China is blaming the U.S. for any fissures in their relationship with Taiwan.
They've got to maintain their independence, and we should support that. And if her trip does that, then she should take the trip. If it hurts that mission of keeping them independent, then rethink it. But in the meantime, don't do more than you have to. Maybe consider not taking the military flight and take a private plane.
Yeah, maybe she can take Harry and Meghan's jet. I think that would be great. Are you mad at Joe Manchin today?
You know, he held out for so long. We're all kind of disappointed that he finally gave in. Yeah. I think he traded the cow for magic beans, and they're not going to grow the beanstalk he wants.
No, the cow ate the beans. And now the cow is very, very gassy. It's not going to be good for anybody. It's very interesting that this is where he caved. I knew it was going to happen at some point because he can't just be like, no, I'm the president.
Yeah. And, you know, there's so many giveaways. There's so much money here to give away. I've suspected, like you did, that the pressure would get too high. The money would get too big. Not for him personally. Maybe he felt like he got something for it, but I doubt that he did.
He does live on a yacht. Have you ever thought about that? Your own self-sustaining yacht?
I could build one, and it would have its own grid, and it'd be floating here in the Potomac. It wouldn't be that extravagant, though. It'd look more like a science project than a yacht.
You went to MIT, though. I mean, that's a pretty smooth science project. So I'm all in. I would like to see pictures of the yacht. I want to see who the party people are that you invite to that yacht, and I want it to be called the SS Taxation is Theft.
We'll put that on the back of it.
All right.
Or the Miss Kennedy.
Woo! All right, yacht rock on the poop deck. Congressman Massie, thank you so much for always being honest with us. At least someone in Washington is.
Thanks, Kennedy.
Thank you.